Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm focusing on the results of seed sowing trials that I started on 22nd of February. The video was published on 25th, but its dates are relevant. What I've done is I've compared 4 different types of seed sowing medium and compared the results, and today I want to show you the actual growth that has happened for comparison. And what I've done is 4 different trays of the material planted at the same time with the same varieties, and larger grown tomato plants also planted into the material to see how they reacted as well. All the material was put through a 5mm sieve, so that makes the potting up very easy. The seeds pull out of the compost because there's no lumps to cling on to. That's something I would thoroughly recommend any material that you use for seed sowing. And you see how much mess I got out of the Sylvagrow. About 50%, I reckon. So let's get on with the tests. As you can see, that all of the peat-free material was lovely for sowing into. So this is a midterm update on the 19th of March, and it just shows you how things were progressing nicely at this stage. It's quite apparent that the 4 different types of compost are starting to show good and bad features. The Sylvagrow on the top left is very different from the Sylvagrow on the bottom right. And at this point it seems as though this one, which is the peat-free compost that I've made myself out of 3-year-old wood chips and leaf mold, that had potatoes grown in it last year because I wanted to reduce the amount of nutrients in it, and it has had an effect because the bottom left hand corner is this year's 3-year-old wood chips and leaf mold, and it's worked very well indeed, and it seems to be competing astonishingly well, as expected, because this only echoes what I've had in previous years. Using 3-year-old wood chips and leaf mold works extremely well, and it's free. And I always like that part of the deal. Right, here we are. Put them roughly in the same places as the previous mixes were. I don't know if you can see top down whether the impact that these have had, but the old wood chip and leaf mold that was used for the potatoes is doing very well. Perhaps a little bit better than this year's wood chip and leaf mold. The Sylvagrow once again is doing perfectly fine, but look, there's a definite difference between the 2 plants. I am surprised with this. The one that has really fallen behind is the Sylvagrow. I mean, there is a distinct difference between the vigor of the plant. You see, it's not nearly as nice, a little bit yellow, and it's much more stunted than the Sylvagrow. Right, and here we are. Here is the official results of the compost test. This is now the 26th of March. This is 1 month and 4 days after sowing. It's real time that we need to pot these on to actually get them out into the ground a little bit later on. And the clear winner is this one here. I'll let you know which one it is in a minute. Second is this one here, in both the lettuce and the cabbage types. The third is this one, and the worst performer is this one. So let's start at the bottom. This is Sylvagrow peat-free. This is the old spent wood chip and leaf mold compost that was used in the potatoes last year, so it did strip out the nutrients, so not too bad. I think that can be reused quite well. you do get the bonus or negative side of having weed seeds in amongst it, of course. In second place was Sylvagrow. This is much improved from when I've used it before. I personally wouldn't hesitate to use Sylvagrow there, so there's a recommendation for you. It seemed very wood chip based as well, much more so than when I last tried it in 2021. A lot of other people swear by this, but the winner is clearly my own this year's wood chip and leaf mold. Absolutely astonishing. All free, no fertilizers, organic. The accolades go on. Absolutely fantastic. Everything's ready to go. Make good quality plants for no money whatsoever. I reckon that is a complete win. And these are the tomatoes, and it's roughly the same as before with a slight variance. The winner is clearly the leaf mold again. The loser is clearly the Miracle Grow peat free and disaster. So these actually are starting to look unhealthy in comparison to the rest. So there is a real indication how poor this Miracle Grow peat free based on core really is. But second and thirds are reversed. The old compost that had the old wood chip compost with leaf mold that was used on potato is second in growth, and the Sylvagrow is third. Well, that's a little bit of a surprise. I'm actually quite astonished that Sylvagrow didn't do it for the mature plants. Yes, they have got a little way to go. Yes, they have only been potted up for a little while, so perhaps it will run the course. But it's a really good indication that wood chips and leaf mold are a clear winner with the planting rather than just the seedlings. Again, all free, no fertilizers in mine. Come on, guys, get the paths sorted out. Get the production lines going for yourselves for the future. See you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.